Hi guys, let's just do a few missions with our Yellow Lantern Batman, or our Batman of the Sinestro Corps. Let's do some tier 4 missions, and most especially it'll be the solo missions on Arkham, and I'll go do the Steelworks one afterwards. It's been a while since I did those, so I guess I'm overdue. So let's get started. So for these mission, you need to often you're going to need to use imprinters to transform your character. Sometimes you keep your powers. Like right now, I pretty much kept the powers of my character. But sometimes you'll have the ability of the creature you're transformed into. So for starters, we have to steal Sub-Zero technology. So well, let's look around. There it is. Simple enough so far, right? So once you did that, as you saw, it gave me a little thingy in my inventory. Essentially, it gave me a consumable that I'm going to have to use on various NPCs while I'm disguised as a Mr. Freeze goon. So as you can see, there's a few. I have to freeze some Ivy minions, and I'll also have to freeze some Ivy Spore, and I'm gonna have to defeat an Overseer. The Overseer, I won't really need the freeze thingy, but as you'll see, like I froze the Spore, and it gave me 1 out of 3. So let's freeze a minion, and didn't work. Let's try again. And there we go. You could go and fight them if you want to, but doesn't really help. Doesn't really help your mission. So ideally, you can see the orange area on the mini map in the right top right corner. Oh, there's the overseer. Uh, oh, I guess I could go and fight him. So as you can see, it can be difficult to use your combos in certain fights. So when that happens, you can pretty much just use your powers as if they didn't have any combos. I probably should have the weapon masteries, but now I already have. Essentially, I already have my controller that uses weapon mastery. So if I really needed to, I could switch to my controller. I guess you could almost have two builds with your lanterns. You could have one build with the weapon mastery and one build without the weapon mastery. So there's certain missions where when you know you won't be able to do the combos, you just go with your weapon mastery. So one more spore there. bugger was asking for it. So let's try again. So we have a spore right here. Not sure why it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't seem to work. Oh, there we go. So just one more spore and we'll be done for here. And somehow I can lose the aggro. There we go. So this mission is fairly simple if you don't mess up like I did. You just fly around and try and find whatever target you're looking for, and you freeze it once you found it. Ideally, you try to lock it with L1, and there we go. So we can go back to the Morobot and collect our reward. And if somehow you lose your disguise, you could just always come back and get it back here.
Well done! While she's defrosting her plans, hopefully Poison Ivy will be planning a strike of her own against Mr. Freeze.
And also, as you saw, essentially this is one of many missions. And when you do 5 of those missions, you get access to an extra mission inside Arkham Asylum. Pretty much the same as the Ace Chemicals and Striker Island missions. So let's go back to our base, and I won't even waste my warp because my base is right around the corner. Oh yeah. Come on, for a fear-based character, what better spot to have your base than on Arkham Island? Let's refill our sodas before we forget. And there we go. There's a couple of evil heroes. I guess they're looking for low-level guys to hunt. And there's 2 of them. As you can see, they're very proud of themselves. So let's see what mission we'll get today.
I'm sick and tired of Steel's alliance with Star Labs. I'm going to take a page out of my own book and drive a wedge between these two. Get to the robot Steelworks and take direct control of the Steelworks construction robot.
The reason why some people will farm some player kills in this area is that essentially in this area, heroes aren't going to be attacked by the NPCs. The NPCs only attack the villains. So as you saw, when the guy made me fall, I fell into a group of NPCs, and the guy could attack me while all the NPCs were also attacking me, and he was safe from the NPCs. Sorry, little buddy, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. So essentially, we want to fight these guys over here, and as you see, we have some new powers. It's been a while since I did this one. So, so the first time you do this, in this mission, you'll probably take some getting used to the loadout and what the powers do. In some cases, it's pretty self-evident. Like the one with the cross is obviously that's the one to heal you. Another hero, or is that the same? I guess he's going to attack me from. There he goes. Sadly, when you're stuck in the robot form, there's not much you can do. I'm surprised he didn't attack me from way up high, since as a robot you're grounded. So let's see. I'm not sure why I was perma-stunned. Essentially, as you saw, was stunned and I could not break out for some reason. Oh well, I guess we're going to go and do something else while Red Boy is farming player kills. I'm just not sure what to do. I could do some duos. Let's do that. That was quick.
This is Waller. You are now assigned to the Suicide Squad. By now, you are intimately aware of our arrangement. Cooperate with the members of Task Force X, or I yank the leash connected to that collar.
You must prevent Jared from completing the Wrath ritual. It will make him far too powerful.
Dare you step foot inside my stronghold. You will not interrupt my ritual. I will refine this vessel and let loose wrath upon the world.
Simon says, open up. Damn this barrier.
As you saw, I didn't really bother using the buffs
Well, look at what
against mobs. Usually the fight doesn't last long enough. Although in the case of Simon, he probably won't last long enough either, considering we have a slightly overgeared friend. So as you can see, when you manage to pretty much juggle the enemies to crowd control them, you can pretty much keep on going and going and going with the combos and never stop. The tricky part is when the enemies are interrupting you. Oh. We'll let our friend decide which one she needs. Uh, Not my favorite because we're stuck in a very small space. But again, with our friend, our pet alone should be able to handle it.
Left to die. Rise and claim your vengeance.
And here it's not rare that players will get lost.
What? How did you get past my guards? My barriers? You will pay. I won't destroy just you. When I have my father's power, I will destroy everything you've ever loved.
Oh, let's help out our friend with Jack. I don't think I need it, but if it can help her. She probably doesn't need the help, but why not?
Jared really needs to install an elevator in here. What do you want? Is all this really necessary?
Let's do another one. Because why not?
Amanda Waller here. This is now a Suicide Squad operation. Members of Task Force X will be assisting you until the objectives are complete. Play nice. You mustn't allow Jacob
I guess there are not that many people doing
too much power.
the tier 5 missions today. It happens. I tried queuing for a few missions earlier today, and sadly it did not work. It's rarely this way, but we'll let her decide. Nope. For half a second, she made me think that maybe the door was open and I just did not see it somehow. As you see, I'm using mostly the grasping hand combo because it's a combo I'm more used to using. The one with the fan is a more recent combo I started using, so I'm not quite there yet. I still need a bit of practice. It's gonna be the last one we try. It happens. And there we go.
Well, that didn't work. At this rate, I'm never going to find Donna. Huh, what a surprise. Circe's minions in the heart of lust. Roger! This is always a mission.
That was quick.
More fans to devote themselves to me. I'm intrigued. How far will you go to get that which you desire? I don't usually play hard to get, but I've got a ritual to perform. Be seeing you.
Sometimes you'll see people fighting you to try to click on the door because they want to be the one clicking on the door
I've heard that
instead of just going to the second door and clicking that one.
I think I'll
But
make you mine.
what can you do?
These intruders are trying to come between us. Be a good little princess and take care.
I will do anything for you, Jacob. You will pay for that.
Here's the last one.
Not to worry. They won't violate the ritual. We'll destroy them together.
Forgive me, Master, but they were too much for us.
Oh, you silly, stupid creature. You've led them to me. I think we should see other people. Be gone! And you, I knew you would go to any lengths to be with me. Your desires will fuel the final stage of my ritual. If you refuse me, you will die.
Oh, that was quick. Again, I don't think I need the extra boss, but let's help her out, even if she doesn't really need it. I usually appreciate when people are helping me out with the extra boss, even though most of the time I can pretty much solo it. But it's nice to see that people will help you out, even if they don't have to.
You'll make for a nice snack.
Aw, she's so sweet. So let us see. Let us see if we'll get 3 for 3. I don't. I don't expect that, but it happens sometimes. It's something that usually happens on USPC, especially on the villain side. It wasn't rare on the villain side that you would end up. Sometimes you could spend a whole day doing missions with the same people over and over because there was only a handful of people queuing for those missions. I'm not sure if our friend is still around. Doesn't seem like it. So let's try and finish this one while we wait. Oh, I can't climb. Oh, well, there we go. Robo fighting. Oh. Nope, we didn't get our friend a third time. Well, let's repair a bit just to be sure. And let's wait to see where our friend wants to go.
The envy ritual must be stopped. Jesse cannot be the one to free his father. It must be me.
We don't really need that, I guess.
Yes, look at the prize. It doesn't belong to you, but it can. It can show you everything you desire. And Amplexavitor Zealous.
Ooh.
You will not disrupt the ritual. We shall have
To disrupt the ritual.
Ah, the pretty Starfire. She's so pretty.
truly envies my power.
I guess we destroyed the stone too fast. We also triggered. And I guess we're done. So let us see if we got some fat loot. We don't have the style. I didn't really expect to get anything good, but you never know. Oh, we got the police locker. That's something. There's a bit of lag somehow. Okay, so we need 3 more troopers. I think those are it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Extremely entertaining. Thanks for that. I'm going to pour myself a martini, sit back, and enjoy watching the seeds of distrust grow.
And the tricky part is trying to find the heavy mech. He's not always in the same place, and also as you see, okay, let's stop that. The easiest part is the easiest thing to do is to try and find him first, and then go back and get the suit. There he is. So hopefully we can avoid most of the evil robots blocking our way. Yeah, I know they're hero, but from our point of view, as Obi-Wan would say, uh, we're fairly lucky so far. Let's beat the snot of some of the troopers because we can. Let's summon our friends, why not? So let us see what's in the box. Nothing really good. Oh well. I'll keep the table for someone else. And the same with the sarcophagus. Usually I give the sarcophaguses and things like that to my Spectre character. But I'll probably give it to my Captain Marvel one instead. We'll see. So let's go back to our lair, our evil lair. So let's start by selling and repairing, and hopefully, oh no, let's start with how many marks do I have? 24. Would that be enough to get me to tier 6? Oh, wrong place. Oh, actually not really. There we go, there we go, and there we go. And if you, as you can notice, this is my ring stash. Well, actually, it's more my necklace stash, come to think of it, but I have way too many of those, I guess. Oh, may as well add to my collection. Well, actually, I think I'll leave some here. Just in case. There we go. Essentially, where I have a lot more necklaces than rings, it's quite simple. Uh, oh, you need two rings per character as opposed to only one necklace, and I'm pretty sure the rings don't drop twice as much as the necklaces do. Oh, I'm not sure why. Oh, there they are. Oh, let's get that sword back in case, just in case. Don't really plan to use it, but it could be useful to raise my CR a bit if I need to. Because right now my CR is 98. I guess what I could try to do is maybe go buy a ring and hope it's going to be enough to raise me up to tier 6. Let's see. Let's switch to Troll. That's where my best gear is. The patient thing would be to wait and buy some pants or some gloves. But let's see if we can a ring or a neck piece. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I guess we have no choice. It's going to have to be a ring. Yeah, let's go with the ring. What the heck? Oh yeah.
Be my birthday because the Amazons are tearing each other apart. Wonder Woman's mother, Queen Hippolyta, has launched an invasion of Gotham City, and her own daughter has risen against her and all who remain loyal. Isn't this fantastic? Come, see me in Themyscira. I'm gathering up all of my servants. You won't regret it.
Come on. The warp doesn't work. Oh well. I was going to take a small break anyways. So essentially I'll take a maybe 10-minute break and I'll start doing some tier 6 missions when I get back. So that's it for now. But I'll be back in about 10 minutes. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.